Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. I thought I would have a quick look at this Padde electric strike that was pulled out of a job the other day. So this particular one here was found to be faulty. It was disconnected, and when power was applied, then we tried to cycle it and nothing would happen. It's got the two red wires on the back here, so you can try it different orders, but still nothing happened. So this is the ES101, ES110, and same as the ES100 as well. That's its shape right there. The equivalent of the FSH one is this one here, which basically is same shape, same size. Padde has two models. They have a big black one, ES200 I think it is, and then same with the fish, they have the 200 as well, or the FSH. The other day, this one becomes faulty, so we go to the shelf, we grab the FSH one, which is a little bit cheaper than the Padde one, Padde being made by us, Abloy Lockwood. So we grab that one and we go and fit it, thinking everything's going to be fine. And this is what was the start of the biggest problem, because we swapped it all over, pack up all the tools, ready to leave, and sure enough it doesn't work. So what I'm going to tell you now hopefully might save you a little bit of time. This one and this one, they look the same, but they're not actually the same. There's a lot of similarities. You can use one in place of the other, but they're not actually the same. First of all, the face plates, when we put the two face plates together, they are the same. When we look at the body itself, there is a slight difference there. They are the same here and here, but this one here has a little bit more meat here as well. And the next biggest problem, which cost us a lot of time the other day, was the actual strike. So this edge right here is further back than this edge here. This edge here is, well, it's a bit magnetic. This one here is closer. So basically when you swap one for the other, where you're expecting your lock to be hitting behind here, your lock will actually be about here and not being able to sink in. So this you'd actually have to recess further, and that's going to be a big deal if you've already got this cut out. You can't just move your electric latch or electric strike further out. So cut a long story short, when you're replacing one of these, if you've got a Padde, swap it out with a Padde. If you've got an FSH, you can swap it out with a Padde or an FSH, because the Padde has the larger cutout. But this cutout right here, and the difference, which is only fractional, basically cost us quite a bit of time to make alterations to actually change it. The actual cutting of the body as well was something that, you know, when you look at them side by side, you can't really see too much. But there was a bit of a difference here. This one here was sloping at the back, this one here is more flat. So the problem with that is that we had a bit of a ripple in the aluminium, and it was hitting up hard against it. We would get away with this particular one. As soon as we introduced this and it had a few more extra millimeters, cost us more time and more trouble. So that's side on this way here too. This one here also takes 12 and 24 volt as well, so it's a little bit more universal. That's why we've got them on the shelf, because that way if you've got a 12 volt or a 24 volt system, you've got it both ways. As with these ones here, they're more suited for 12 volt, and you need the special one for 24 volt. From what I know, or maybe it is 12 volt and 24 volt, but certain models that I know of, like the ES100, was always 12 volt. I could be wrong. You can correct me in the comments if you wish. You can also get extensions for this one here too, where it's just a little black piece of metal, and that screws onto those two holes there, allowing you to have a bigger lip. So that is another option too. Both of these parts are sold on our lock shop. Go to drlock.com.au, and from there you can find the Padde or you can find the FSH. But something that cost us quite a lot of time and we didn't realize was that well, it's probably happened before and we've just worked around it, but the other day it was on an aluminium door, and it definitely did cost us a lot of time. This one here was able to lock in behind here, but when we tried to replace with this one, our lock didn't have enough room to actually latch in. So the gap is bigger. Let's go millimeters. So we've got 18, 16. So that 3 millimeters made a big difference at the end of our day. Okay, so both available from our lock shop, the fish and the thing, and we also do have the larger ones as well. And thanks for watching.